Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Gun.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-6 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. That was Jonathan Allen on the tempo.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
180.
Looking to throw, Burrow. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Give on second, it's Brown. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
And it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Shot. 180. Shot.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
4th down, Burrow. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead to 7. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals grow their lead to 8. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Vikings take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now we give to Chandler. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Chandler again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down from the 42. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Air it out on 3rd. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. DJ Turner comes up with it. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals lead by 15 now. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Chandler now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On the carry, it's Chandler. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now, 3rd down.
Check. I got him.
Jones going to try to pick it up. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and
First
get what
and
you
10
need.
at the 34-yard
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Staying on the ground here with Jones. He's descended punt quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Into traffic, complete. And he has this one past the 15. Will start downhill into Bengals territory.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bengals' 47-yard line.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hockenson. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Again, McCarthy to throw. Has it in close. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Another throw here for McCarthy. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings could make it a 1-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Reichert on for the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Bayless Jones now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it sets up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Jamar Chase. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 1, ready?
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. 11. Hey, can.
They'll throw 3rd and long. It is caught left side. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. He has it at the 13. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own 17.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Kevin McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, partner, those halftime adjustments they had planned on offense. Hold on, let me just crack it open here and throw those right out the window.
That's such a bummer. You do spend those rapid minutes in the halftime locker room getting everybody on the same page. Hey, here we go. Here's our plan. Here's our new script. And instead, that script, well, it's rewritten. Now the defense got to respond.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Here we go.
It's caught. Chase has it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
180. 180.
Brown gets it again here on 2nd. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Gun. Shot.
Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals lead by 15 now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Chandler on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Now try it left with Chandler. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Third and long. They're going to throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They give up the gut to Chandler. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Big strike here to Moore. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. They'll stick with Chandler. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. McCarthy to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. A run with Brown. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
12, 12, 12.
Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A give left side to Brown. They're working a couple of yards past the line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Gun.
They'll run again with Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down from the 42.
Here we go.
Here's Brown again. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits his running back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
I'm fine, ready?
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Throw here, 3rd down. He rolls to his right. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw.
Here we go.
This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 3.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
37-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. He has room past the 25. Again, he's got room. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
Evan McPherson.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Evan McPherson to kick
Here's
off
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. Drawing down the middle with Chandler. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. He gets loose down the right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Eagles 35, Vikings 19.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Has it downfield. It's Chase. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Here. 12.
It's a gain of 20.
Right, 80.
And the Bengal first down.
Now Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
I'm wondering.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
11, MT, take. Gun.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Tackle made right at midfield. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Here we go. 180.
Here he is on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. Down to the 10. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. game in the fourth. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals stretch the lead to 23.
42. Vikings 19.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Chandler now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. A give to Mason. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Another run for Mason. Shoots away from one. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. An excellent game. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Ready up.
First and 10 now from the 46.
19. Crunch.
Here's Jones off the pistol give. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. And goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Now give it to Mason. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Mason gets it on the counter. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go!
Keeping it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
Vikings 25. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Counter play, Brown. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers out front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
11.
Give on second, it's Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bengals looking at a 3-0 start to the season. The Vikings into the nickel for this third down play.
Here we go. Right 80. 11, MT, Tate. 11.
Third and long for him here. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. And he gets it away from his end zone. Has it at the 37. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Give left side to Mason. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Yet again, it's Jefferson. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
It's a gain of 20.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. The 50. The 30. The 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teachy tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Track at 60. Hawk 7. Motion. Reset.
Trying again after the pick. McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down. Offense to the line fast.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
looking to throw, McCarthy. That's one, the quick slant. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the red zone on first. Has it in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
At the 4-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
And he fakes the spike. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with third and goal. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. Mason. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week, like you said.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game a year late.
33.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The big your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino. VIP